I am hosting the Jimmys tonight. I'm a former winner from 2011. I was so nervous at the time that I literally didn't remember anything. Like I was trying to conjure up images in my mind and I couldn't do it. And then I walked in and like had this crazy vertigo moment of like, oh yes, the Jimmy Awards, here we are.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 6th Annual National High School Musical Theater Awards.
Just the confidence and the validation that you get from winning this award, competing on a national level, which you have to remember most finalists who come here haven't done before. I hadn't. Is so valuable as a young performer.
Now that's where it's at. Now run and tell.
I just think the process of coming to New York, many of them come here for the very first time, stepping on stage of a Broadway theater, it really is life-changing. And many of them go on to become great performers. We've had a lot of kids that have gone on to, we have a student that went on to become Kim in Miss Saigon in the West End.
For me, like living in New York and being an actor, you kind of sometimes forget why you started kind of doing this in the first place. It gets really hard, and it's so inspiring to see these kids who are so passionate and so incredibly talented, and remember that sort of passion. And I can't imagine what I would feel like performing on a Broadway stage when I was in high school.
Well, tonight I am one of the coaches of these amazing students. I had a group of about 13 kids that coached their ballads and up-tempos, and we had a 2-day intensive of like almost 8 hours sitting there talking about the acting techniques, the vocal techniques, actual vocal coaching, placement and all those things. These kids are so ahead of their time. They don't even understand how talented they are.
They each came in with 2 songs that had already been cut down to about 2.5 minutes. We picked one for each of them, and I coached them. And then last night, I guess they all sang for a judging panel. And tonight, during the show, they announced who the finalists are, and all of the finalists get to sing their songs on the stage of the Minskoff, where you only get to do if you're, Nala.
I'm pleased to announce that tonight's top winners will be eligible for potential 4-year scholarship assistance to the new studio on Broadway.
These kids are out of control. I mean, I didn't know that level of talent existed in high school. I certainly was not around it or of it in high school.
The easiest thing to do as an actor is to give up. And if you've made it here, you are so good enough. So giving up is really the only thing between you and your dreams. Dreams don't come true in 5 minutes. You got to work hard for it. But if you work hard, if you stick with it, and if you have faith in the universe or God or the powers that be, whatever, and also obviously faith in yourself, it'll happen for you.